Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Tuesday morning. Emma has taken Skye to school. Harry's not very well. He's now got an ear infection as well. Ozzy's seems to have cleared up or is doing much better. I have several things I need to do today. One of them is to go through Articles of Association. Emma has thankfully written out everything. She's gone through it over the weekend while I was away and put something together. So that's for setting the business up. We've just got a few more things to do, and then we're good to go. We've had a lot of very exciting developments, which has meant that we've kind of had to change the website and some of the things that we are offering and some of our packages, because, well, it's just, we feel like things are just like clicking together now. We've got links with people that are making things easier. So anyway, also Emma and Rob did an awful lot of housework yesterday because they had somebody coming to the house. So they made sure the house was completely blitzed, which means they've got very little housework to do today. So my Tuesday is far more relaxed than it usually is. We are going to go and take the girls out for a walk, as in the grown-up sheep. We are going to go and clean out the stables, and we are going to practice getting them up and down the ramp. But other than that, it's probably going to be a paperwork day.
Sorry, you're filming.
When you quite finished dying, I was just doing a bit of B-roll, but never mind.
Don't mind me.
There's an outtake for the video.
Hi.
I was just looking like I was going to be, you know, here going, yes, you know, a little bit of B-roll, and you come and go,
Oh, hello. I'm feeling, got man flu.
Yeah, you have been pretty poorly, in fairness.
Oh, it's just so frustrating.
Come back with your foreign lurgies. I'm actually, touch wood, feeling quite lucky that I didn't catch COVID. Haven't yet caught your lurgy flu bugs. Everyone around me's been dropping like flies.
I know. To be fair, I have avoided everything, and I think it's going away, getting that stomach bug, and it's just obviously shot my immunity to pieces.
I think so. And you stopped. I said this to Rob because he said about getting cold. You know, I said you stopped. And when you stop, it just goes... Doof.
I know, because being the outdoors farmery types, you tend to do quite well at avoiding most of these things.
Do.
And then when it hits you, you know about it.
And you have to crack on. There's no...
I know. I mean, I did have a bit of an emotional breakdown. Or was it Sunday morning? I just
can't do it.
I need someone else to...
Is that when Rob said the thing going Daddy Daycare and we got the bottles being fed?
Daddy bloody daycare again.
What day
No,
was
that was when Skye offered.
All right.
Because I needed just to... Is that not rushing out of bed in that first thing?
That does make a difference. That's right. I find it hard to settle at night, but once I'm asleep, if you can leave me there till midday, I catch up a lot on my rest.
I think for me it was just the fact that I was... Come back from abroad with some delightful stomach thing. Don't know exactly what it is. Yeah, it's really been an unpleasant experience, and it's been particularly bad at night time. I just haven't been sleeping very well.
You need a bum to get you through the night.
Yeah, bum, exactly. It's just that I've never had anything quite like it ever, to be perfectly honest. I prefer that to being sick though. Certainly.
We cover everything on this channel.
Yeah, so I'm feeling rather sorry for myself.
Right. Rob's going to be super excited. That's his new toy. When Lee buys cars and toys, it's a small Hot Wheels. Rob does it on a whole different scale.
It's a house right there.
It's a house. Yeah. That what the equivalent of buying a house?
Yes. Much. In the north, probably too.
Yeah, probably. I don't, in fairness, think that would fit in Lee's cabinet. Oh my goodness.
We've been hearing about this for months.
It's got flashy lights and everything.
We'll have to go and say hello.
We will. So that was more streamlined.
Yes.
The whole sheep thing.
I think we've mastered
go with the flock mentality.
Yeah.
And just usher them through. Don't worry about lead, just
and we'll worry about how we load them up when we get to our venues. When we get there.
Hey, get out of that. At the moment, we're just getting them up the ramp.
They're getting a lot. Yeah, we're trying to take that fear away from going up the ramp, and they seem to be. Well, there's one that. Well, Pearl puts her anchors on every single time. But
she's got the sheep behind her pushing. That helps her move forward.
They get impatient waiting.
Raiding old bags that had food in. Anyway, we're going to take them for a walk, and then paperwork, right?
Yes.
Skye's got schoolwork to do. Harry's probably just going to chill because he's not 100%. We've got a lot of paperwork to do.
Yes, the last bits of the formal stuff, trying to just tie up.
Yeah.
And then our brains can kind of rest from that stuff.
For a few minutes.
Oh my god, it's just so busy and crazy.
And we've already got a lot of inquiries, so
It's insane.
we're going to hit the ground running.
Yeah. How we're actually going to fit in the work part of our life is
We need to make a 24-hour day longer than 24 hours.
Yeah. We need a bit of a game plan, don't we?
We are. None of us have got our U-Talk stuff on, have we?
No. I do feel that the majority of our clothing
Is RJR now.
yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to sponsor You Talk, where you can walk around with uniform with your business on.
With your logo on it.
Logo, so you can see.
We can use you for advertising.
Yeah, perfect. We'll be walking
Definitely
around.
looking for some sponsors now, aren't we?
Yeah, and I can assure you, people walking around with sheets on these, it draws attention.
It does.
So, you know, your logo will absolutely be seen.
It really will.
We go yet?
You made friends?
Come on.
Did you make a friend, Autumn? I actually don't know if that plant is safe. I mean, thanks for trimming.
I don't. My toes are now numb because of
Someone stood on them.
Pearl's death.
Are you just pruning my garden?
I want to hold a snake.
Not now.
Oh.
Well, I don't know why I bothered doing anything in the garden. Because it would seem that the animals have come in and pruned everything at sheep level. I am currently running around the garden checking to see what is poisonous and what is not. And so far the only thing is helleborers, which they have had a quick munch on. So I've moved them on from that because I don't want them getting poisoned. And everything else, it would seem, is getting a trim. What are you doing? Salem took one look at them and decided she was not coming out. No, thank you. Hello. Can I help you? Can I help you?
No one knows.
Is she scary? What are we doing now, Emma?
Toe trimming.
Toe trimming. Making sure there's nothing gravelly or anything in there either after our walk. I'm on lunch duty. Grilled cheese sandwiches are the order of the day. Police Officer Skye, would you like to share with me what our case is for the day?
Solving a murder of an artist.
She solved the murder of the last one she did over the weekend, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this is a Pip and Skye one now. Cool. Who's been killed? This person?
Yeah, Duncan Richard Lomas.
Okay. So we've got to work out who killed him and why, I take it.
Well, actually, he was in a car accident.
Spreading out our evidence.
That's the flower.
So he had a flower with him, he had his passport.
And a coupon.
The flower is WBT, so I guess we need to know what WBT is.
But also, there's a thing here, and it says loads of disgrace.
Botanical
It's
Gardens.
also, there's an annual Westlow Children's Parade, so I'm trying to see if there's anything that's like...
Okay, so we've got fingerprints on this, which will match somebody on the fingerprint chart. We've also got Oscar Wilde Sunrise. It's the Westlow Flower Show. Their children's parade. Is that going to be at the flower show? Since opening 2 months ago, the Beaches Gallery exhibition of local arts has been a success. So who's Sarah? Includes work by Sarah Bantry.
Yeah.
Oh, and a fundraiser down there.
The Westlow Trust will be holding a small fundraising event in the sculpture park today. Locals stop by and give what they can to keep Westlow Petite Garden.
So when did he go out in the morning? Is that where he might have gone in the morning?
Um,
Because he went out the morning of his death, didn't he? So in our investigative skills.
The coupon was a free entry to the garden things.
Yeah.
Was given free in the newspaper on the day Duncan died. Therefore, the message on the back must have been written on that day. The message is not in Duncan's handwriting, which is seen in his signature on the passport.
Oh, we didn't notice that.
And there is a fingerprint on the back of the coupon, which is not Duncan's.
But we were right. We did say that he had been given that by somebody else. I didn't think to check the evidence, like the
Also, saying
writing.
in the next envelope, you're going to need some of this evidence. So
Yeah.
I'd say we should
Oh,
put
do
it
you
in the
know?
file and slip it
Oh,
in there.
there you are. See, we completely missed this bit at the top. It said coupon. We were on the right lines, but we hadn't realised the free coupon was in the newspaper. But we figured he'd had to get the ticket from somewhere, so he must have seen somebody, and somebody had written on the back. So
I'm saying this map's going to be handy, so let's just keep...
we'll keep the map.
Yeah.
What's in envelope number 2?
Name 5 places in Westlow that Duncan visited on the day he died and the order he visited them.
Well, some of that I've already started working on. So we think he did the sculpture park first, don't we, from what we've got, but let's just look at what evidence we've got.
Nice work.
And again, she probably didn't. Can't knock the fudge, though. Okay, so she's been mentioned. Just gained access to Duncan's house and found 4 sketches on the table by the door. He must have done them on the day he died, when he went out walking around Westlow. I thought they could be of use to him.
Oh, this is why he had his art stuff.
supplies.
Take pictures.
Okay, so where do we think he went and in what order?
The sculpture park,
Why do we think that?
because that's the first place it closes.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's gone to the viewpoint
Okay. And done his picture.
and done his picture. Then he went to the West Gallery,
Why do we think that?
because it comes back on himself to go on to the Golden Square, and they're all kind of connected, kind of on like.
And
the
it closes
same-ish
by
way.
12:30.
Yeah.
And the parade didn't come through Golden Square until 12:45.
And then the church is last, because on the church it says 1:10, but he also hasn't finished the photo, and it says that he arrived home at 2, flustered and hurried.
So, our powers of deduction have said that. So we now see if we're right. Okay, so we hadn't stated which church, and that hint was useful because it made us think about what church he would have gone to. Wow, okay.
Here's the order: the sculpture park,
Yeah, that's what we
the
said.
viewpoint.
Why? Because he has a flower from the Botanical Trust. It was advertised that finished at 10:30.
Yeah.
So he must have gone there first, and he must have got the flower from the park to get back.
Well,
and visit.
let's just say we've got them all in the right order.
Okay, we got them all in the right order. The viewpoint.
The sun is visible looking east, so it is.
You did
probably-
say about the sun, didn't you?
The West Gallery. He had to come here before it closed at 12:30.
Yeah, because the sign said it was open.
Past 1.
Any murders? Anything that needs solving? What do you think of this sort of home ed then?
It's good.
It's good. Do you think you'd have got on better at school if you were doing things like this all the time?
Maybe.
Maybe. What did we work out he was doing, Skye?
Foraging that passports.
Forging passports. Yeah, we had no idea, and then it just kind of all fell into place suddenly, didn't it?
Yeah.
We were like, dong, light bulb moment. He's a faker.
You got it. Duncan was forging passports and sending them hidden in copies of his book.
Did you chop it?
Yeah.
Cool. You're going to bite that bit? Good lad. Did you use your knife? It's very grown up. It's a late start to this evening because I've just had a haircut. Well, I've just been reblonded, had my hair cut. Kenzie's had his haircut. So it's about 9:30 now. Just tidied up all the hair off of the floor and had a quick shower. And now we are about to watch. What are we about to watch, love?
The last Happy Valley
Oh, the last Happy Valley of season 3. There's a lot to wrap up in that last episode.
is in an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we've really enjoyed it. It is gory in places, but we have really enjoyed Happy Valley as a whole. So we'll have to find something else to watch after that, won't we?
Oh, I've got plenty to watch.
Plenty watching. He's our viewing person. He'll just sort it all out for me. Anywho, I'm going to say my goodbyes and I'll see you lovely lot tomorrow. Thanks for watching.